you go. Got it. Oh.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video on Film Vert. Corey Harrison, also known as Big Hoss, has been an integral part of History Channel's hit reality series Pawn Stars since its debut in 2009. He not only has a successful career as a reality TV personality, but has also made a fortune during his hours at the pawn shop and while handling other business ventures. Here's what Corey Harrison from Pawn Stars is doing now. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Also, drop a like to the video if you're a fan of the show. Alright, now let's get to it. Number 4. Spinoffs and other shows. Considering the evident popularity of Pawn Stars and its long run, it makes sense that the production company thought of introducing several spin-offs to make the best out of the consistent viewership. Despite the fact that many of these shows weren't much of a hit, especially when compared to the original series, Corey was still cast in them and continued playing the role of a significant Harrison family member. Since Pawn Stars is popular around the world in countries such as Australia, Argentina, the UK, and South Africa, it makes sense that Corey made appearances in the spin-offs involving such countries, and eventually ended up becoming an international star as well. Due to high demand from fans and immensely strong viewership, the network released numerous Pawn Stars spin-offs, namely Pawn Stars UK, Pawn Stars Australia, American Restoration, Country Cars, and Cajun Pawn Stars. Many fans are also unaware of the fact that both Corey and Chumlee made an appearance in the hit Nickelodeon series iCarly, in a 2012 episode titled I Lost My Head in Las Vegas, which also featured the world-famous gold and silver pawn shop. Number 3. Reunited with Ex-Wife. While working alongside his father at the pawn shop, Corey got married for the second time to Karina Kiki in July 2017. Unfortunately, within a year he filed for divorce, which was confirmed on September 10, 2018. Corey told The Blast at that time, "Karina and I love each other very much. With our competing work schedules, we just weren't able to make the marriage work but remain good friends and want only the best for each other." In March 2018, Corey made an announcement that Kiki was expecting his first child, who was to be named Richard Benjamin Harrison after Corey's grandfather, aka the Old Man. Although no baby photos were shared on any of the two parents' social media accounts, Kiki and Corey seemingly reunited in 2019. During November that year, Corey tagged Kiki in an Instagram picture showing her wrist with a Harrison tattoo. The caption read, "Sometimes you need that girl that will ride for you, and a year and a half after you leave to make you realize it's time to come home, I love you." This clearly indicated that Big Hoss is reunited with his ex-wife, and the news was also confirmed by some sources during the end of 2020. Number 2. Net worth and Pawn Stars earnings. Being a Harrison and working with Rick since the beginning definitely worked out well for Corey, as he has managed to earn a fortune from the show, the pawn business, and other ventures over the years. He not only holds a 5% share in the pawn shop's sales, but also earns a whopping $1,000 for a single appearance at popular clubs in Las Vegas. Currently, Big Hoss is known to have a net worth somewhere in the $2 million to $4 million range, most of which comes from the jackpots he hit while handling business at the gold and silver pawn shop. At times, he brought the store massive profits by taking some risks, such as when he purchased the 1984 Chris Craft boat during one of the early episodes of the show. After he spent a staggering $16,500 on the boat without an expert looking it over, Rick and the Old Man got quite pissed at Corey until it's later revealed that with just $4,000 of restoration work, the boat's worth could easily reach a whopping $30 grand. This is just one of the many examples where Corey proved that he too can handle business well. Number 1. Trashed RV incident. The most current news regarding Corey Harrison came out in January 2021, when it was reported that he trashed a rented RV, causing $30 grand worth of damage and was refusing to pay for it. According to news sources, he rented the huge 37-foot vehicle from owner William Villafina via the rental marketplace RV Share, in order to use it as an office during a 3-day trip to the California desert. Villafina received the RV late and fully damaged, as depicted in pictures of the vehicle circulating on the internet. Since Corey refused to fork out for the damages and didn't even hold himself accountable for this mistake, Villafina had no choice but to file a complaint with the North Las Vegas Police Department, and told DailyMail.com, "The guy's worth $2.6 million or something like that, just pay for your damage, I just want my RV fixed." Despite whatever's going on in Corey's personal and professional lives, Pawn Stars fans continue to watch him on the show. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late. Give it a thumbs up, people. We'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.